Hi, my name is Tamara, and today I'm going to be showing you one of my quick sewing hacks. Before we get into the video, I am going to just tell you a little bit about myself. I've only uploaded one other video, and it was pertaining to making large letters in Word when you're doing making different props for parties and baby showers or whatever, or photos, whatever you need it for. So my videos are far from being perfect, and I'm not looking to have a perfect video. I don't have any effects, any music, any of that, because if I spent time trying to figure all of that out, then I wouldn't put these videos out, because I would just be too focused on trying to make it perfect, and that's really not what I'm here for. So, before I show you what I've come up with, I just want to show you a few items that I have already. So I know we've all been in Joann Fabrics, and when they're cutting our fabric, we're sitting here wishing like, oh, I wish I had that table. It would make things so much easier for me at home, because those tables work well, and it would be nice to have one. So this first thing I have is it's like a rotary cutter, and it kind of goes along with this ruler right here. So you kind of place this on top, and then you can, or on the side, and then you can just kind of cut along the side. And it also comes, or I have a cutting mat to use this with. So you would just kind of cut along the side. I'm sure it's a pretty good tool. I don't use it that often, so I'm not really that good at using it. So a lot of times when I'm cutting, I'll just kind of go over, or it just goes off of whatever it is that I'm trying to cut. I also have this cutter. This is a fabric cutter, and if you are into paper crafts, you know that they sell these much smaller, and it cuts paper. But this one is for fabric. And then the cutting board is this board right here, which kind of goes hand in hand with all of the other things that I've shown you. But that is not the hack that I want to show you. So, like I said before, we've all gone to Joann Fabrics or Michael's and said, I wish I had the table. So one day when I came in the house, I'm like, you know what? I don't have that table, but I have a table. I have a kitchen table. So let me show you how I use my kitchen table to help me cut my fabric. So this is my kitchen table, which I also use for my crafts, some of my crafts. So I have a table that expands or extends. This is the so there's a leaf in here. There's a crank under that I can just twist, and then it'll just like open the table all the way up, and then there's a leaf that comes up. I don't ever use that because I don't have that many people in my house to use it for. So I never use it, but when I'm cutting my fabric, I just pull, if you can see this little crack down along my table. So I just pull it apart just enough to get a little space there to be able to cut my fabric. So this is my fabric. I am going to be using this fabric to cut or to make an infinity scarf for daughter and me. Not my daughter, I don't have any daughters, but for someone's daughter. So what I do is, so I have my fabric on the table. I'm not going to actually cut it because I didn't measure it, but I can always look and see. I actually just need to cut it in half, and there's always that fold line that you can, that fold line right here that you can use. But like I said, I'm not going to cut it because I haven't measured it. But what I'll do is I'll line my fabric up with the edge of the table. And I've been meaning to make some weights, but I have not because I just haven't gotten around to it. But what I normally do is I'll just grab like some canned goods out the cabinet, put it on the fabric, and it works well. So what I do is I line it up. I place my scissors right into that little crack, and then I just cut the fabric, and I just make sure I keep my scissors right there. So when I get all the way, or when I get in the middle, I'll just go to like the side of the table, and then I'll just kind of, and then I'll continue until I'm done. Sometimes I'll pull the fabric, I'll just pull it closer and closer and closer until I get to the end, and you don't have to worry about you know, it not being even, because you'll just keep it right where you started cutting. You'll keep that right in the middle of the table or the middle of the fabric, and just keep on cutting. So I hope you found this video helpful. It has definitely helped me. If you like the video or you would like to see more of the hacks that I come up with, please like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next video that I upload. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will try my best to respond to everyone. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope this video was helpful.